Hello friends, my name is Emile and welcome back to some more Need for Speed Underground. Today we're continuing on with our Let's Play. This is episode 14 and in today's episode we're taking a look at a circuit race called Friendly Competition. Let's get into it.
I watched you move up the circuit rankings. Racing for number 6 is pretty good. Too bad I have to shut you down.
Oh man, you think you've got a super street machine? There's a photographer here from Super Street Mag, and if you impress him, then you get on their cover.
Alrighty, let's get into this. Let's do this circuit race. So, been a couple of days since I last played some Underground, so I might be a little bit rusty today, but we'll have to see how well we do. Of course, after this race we have completed 60 events. 111 is the top of the point, so yeah, we're doing pretty well. Anyways, in this race we have a Supra with a green wing on it apparently. An Acura, and I'm assuming there will also be Jose's Golf. Indeed there is. Hopefully the game volume isn't too loud on my television. It sounds like it might be, but hopefully the microphone isn't that as sensitive as I think it might be. If it is, then I'll sort out by the next episode. Yeah, it's just sort of because I'd like to be able to also hear what's going on occasionally. Anyways. So yeah, not too sure what we really got along with last time. I assume we was just complete events and stuff in our Acura, of course. I do know we've had this car for a couple of episodes now and it's served me pretty well. I'll probably keep it on to around next couple of episodes. Maybe I'll get a newer vehicle. Although to be fair, again, the Acura has been really good to me thus far, so I don't really want to particularly get rid of it anytime soon, but you know, I like to just change things up every now and again. There we go. Alright, change it up a gear. Change it down a gear. Up, down, up, down, shake it all around. Oh god. That's not particularly what I wanted to shoot myself into. Come on, reset the car, reset. Jesus. It's like, I don't want to sit there and slide around on my roof for that long. I actually want the car to reset, bro. Come on, game. Get your shit together. Alright, guess we'll reset again then. Jesus. Oh, I get so unlucky with the traffic on this game. I hate it. It just, I like Underground, I do. I do want to put this out there again. I like this game. I like it a lot. It's a great game. It's one of my favourite Need for Speeds of all time. But my god, the traffic is fucking just horrendous on this game. At least for me anyway. Like, I'm always unlucky with it. Trying to bounce that Golf into something to smash into. Partly because it's a Mark IV Golf and I want it to die. And, well, partly because it's Jose and, you know, I'm kind of bored of racing Jose, to be honest with you. I think this is the race where we can get him to go away, though. He sort of gives up coming after me, which will be nice, of course, because I believe... I really don't know how it works with Jose. Like, I'm fairly certain he was really low ranked. Like, he was the first guy we raced when it came to... God damn. Like, seriously, can I please stop crashing into stuff now? Also, apparently... There we go. Piss off. That was partly my fault because I was hitting the mute button on my computer because I can hear myself, which is never a good thing. I don't like being able to hear myself on recordings. It kind of puts me off a bit. Mostly, it's because I have headphones in, so I can hear some, like, whistling. It kind of sounds like whistling in the background. Basically, whenever I say anything loudly, I can hear it, and it was kind of irritating me, so... Yeah, anyways, as you can see, Catch Up doing its... final work there as everyone just sort of gathers up and does whatever. Right, let's change ourselves some gears. How well are we doing here? We are on lap 3 of 4 and everything seems to be going reasonably okay. We are going to go this way for a change. I'm so used to taking that left exit usually when it comes to this track, so let's take the right exit for a change. This is the one the AI seem to use. And to be fair, it might be a little bit quicker to come around this way, so I'll bear that in mind, actually. For future reference. Alright. There we go. We are on the final lap. in the lead. Got a pretty comfortable lead, although of course, as we all know, when it comes to underground, all of that can be just pissed away in the matter of seconds by doing things like that. Don't fall down the bridge, thank you. I kind of had a feeling maybe I didn't have quite enough speed through there, but apparently I did, so that's something. Let's use some nitrous to get ourselves back up to pace. Alright. Excellent, right. I don't even think I've had to use 6 gear during this entire race. You don't usually have to. The Acura has really, really long gear ratios. So usually using 6 gear isn't something you're usually particularly required to do. When I say long gear ratios, of course, I mean long for underground. In most racing games, you know, this would be about right. Like, I'd probably reduce them a bit if this was Forza. But the gear ratios on the Acura are sort of long compared to what you'd sort of expect in Need for Speed. Anyways, there we go. We unlock the KYB America vinyl, 375 in the bank. We're on the cover of a magazine. We unlock a reverse track, and we are now 6th in the circuit mode. So that's all good. Take a quick drink here. Lovely. Alright, Super Street.
Wicked, dude. You got your ride onto Super Street.
Okay, cool. Pavement pounder. Nice. Alright, we have a lap knockout, a sprint race, and a drag race to do. And I think...
I'll be checking it out in my rear view.
Oh, I thought this might have unlocked neons. That neon tells you that Clutch's car is really modded out. Find out in this drag race if it's as fast as it looks. Shouldn't be too hard, really. Also notice how I think the money for these races has really shot up. That usually means the difficulty spikes happened. On that Jose race, you may have noticed I had it on easy. It's because I did a few test recordings. And the race was just... It wasn't really irritating me all that much. Like, I only lost it once, and it was by, like, a fraction. But, you know, I just got kind of bored. So I decided, sod it, I'll just redo it. Also, apparently we're in a pack of neons here. Not that it particularly matters, because, of course, I have the Acura RSX, which is the single greatest drag car known to man, apparently, according to this game. I'm fairly certain this was a drag car predominantly in Pro Street as well, wasn't it? Like, isn't this one of the reward cars you can take home from one of the racing events? My god, you SUVs and your dumbness. Alright. Speed and power and power and speed, and there we go, we win. A. Okay, that really... Oh, Clutch actually managed to total his neon. Nice. 750 in the bank, level 3 neons. See, I told you it unlocked some, like, neons or something. I had a sneaking suspicion it might. And speaking of unlocking stuff, bright lights, big spoilers. I'm assuming this will unlock some form of spoilers for us as well. Which is, again, fine by me. I didn't really give you an idea of the way I was going to do this, did I? Oh, well. I just kind of want to see if I'm right about these two particular events, whether they actually give you stuff. And, well, with the Glow Baby Glow or whatever it's called, that gave us neons. This one's called Bright Lights Big Spoiler. I'm assuming this is going to unlock some form of spoilers, maybe? Unless any of the cars here have really big spoilers, which... I don't know, maybe they do? That 240 SX doesn't. I mean, the Integra has a bit of a wing on it. Oh, there's another 240 SX, and I don't think that has much on the back of it either, so... Yeah, this is going to unlock spoilers. I'm not really sure what sort of spoilers it unlock, because I'm assuming level 3 would unlock a bit later on, but oh well, apparently maybe not. We will have to see, of course. Anyways, of course, lap knockout, 3 laps. Oh, and we're back on this track again, are we? Where we can use our good old friend, the construction site. Which is, it's always nice to see our friend construction site back. He's one of those good little shortcuts most of the time. And we were also doing the Chinatown ramps as well, which is not a friend of mine, of course, as you probably know. Right, there we go. That wasn't too bad. Alright. Yeah, we've raced around this track probably a million times at this point, and yeah, it's still a kind of interesting track, I guess. Nothing majorly exciting about it, but it's certainly not bad. There's some nice plastic cracking noise from my PlayStation 2. That does happen. I think it needs cleaning, to be honest with you, or at least dusting near, because I don't know. It seems to be running a bit hotter than it usually would. I don't really know what's going on with that though. It'll probably calm itself down in a minute. I'm not too worried about it, so you shouldn't be either, unless you are, in which case get in contact. I don't know. Anyways, that was a slight failure on my behalf, although not as bad a failure as that Integra just did, crashing into the back of that van. Watch before I crash into some form of traffic car. Okay, apparently not. That's interesting. Usually I would end up jinxing myself when it came to that. Not like jinxing in a good way, like, I don't know. I'd rather, you know, when I jinx it and say, hey, there's got to be a traffic car here, and there actually is, I'd rather say, hey, I'm gonna have $1 million. I'm gonna have $1 million tomorrow, and then $1 million appears next to me. You see, I'd like to have that ability. That'd be a good ability. Well, I guess it'd be kind of cheating, but I don't really care, because I cheat enough in these games, Emile. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be a pretty straightforward lap knockout. Not quite sure what's behind us, to be honest with you. It's a man called Spin. I'm assuming that's Integra Man. Oh, fuck. That's not what I want. There we go, that's more what I want. Excellent. Right, so I got myself out of that pickle a little bit, because that was a hell of a juicy pickle. Right, there we go. And jobs are good. Alrighty. So, that's, yep, it was the Integra that was with us to the end. 750 in the bank. Level 3 headlights. Okay, I wasn't expecting headlights. I was really expecting spoilers, but yeah, whatever. Stadium sprint, straight up, and freestyle. Alright. Let's do a drift. You're going for 6th spot in the rankings in this winner-takes-all drift competition. We'll do this on medium. I don't mind doing the drift contests on medium. Probably even hard, to be honest with you, although I kind of like a bit of a buffer there. I'll probably leave that drag race to last, just because, well, we've already done drag races in this episode, so may as well leave that one to last. And we'll sort it from there. Anyways, alright, let's see how well we do here. Of course, as we've discussed before, the Acura is surprisingly not bad when it comes to drift doing, although apparently everything in this is rear-wheel drive, which is interesting, because usually it isn't. Usually it's just a bunch of front-wheel drive economy cars which are supposedly doing the drift doing, but in this time it's rear-wheel drive cars, although that doesn't matter because that won't save them either. Alright. Let's do a bit of a snoop-da-whoop down there. There we go. Excellent. Right. I'm gonna hit the wall. No, I'm not. Alright, cool. I can officially say that I won't hit the wall. Although I will that time, apparently. Alright, there we go. Okay, excellent day. Bollocks. Didn't want to do that. There we go. Just get some nice smoke billowing off those front tyres. That's what you need around a drift course such as this one. Bollocks again. This is the bollocks filled episode apparently, where I just say bollocks a lot because I keep messing up. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. I'm not gonna say excelente again because even that was starting to get on my tits as well as probably yours. Alright. There we go. Nicely doos. 89,000 points, and I am crushing the competition as you would probably expect. Because, well, that's usually the way these are designed to go down. They're designed to go down in my favour. There we go. Come on, get sideways a bit. Not quite as sideways as I wanted to there, but there you go. Does happen sometimes. Everybody hurts. There we go. Alright, 119,000. Can we do any better than that? Apparently not. Alright, I will certainly take that load of points to the bank, though. That was a pretty decent run. 49,000 style points, stripes level 2, the ABS dynamics, 1500 in the bank, the 1998 Toyota Supra, and 6th in the drifting mode. All of that is good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. So we'll do the sprint race and then we'll finish up with the drag race. Challenge 3 hot hatchbacks in this sprint race to the stadium. Alright. Seems like a pretty nondescript race, to be honest with you. Hot hatchbacks. What? I don't think there's any more hatchbacks to unlock in this game. Also, 98 Super is kind of tempting as next car. But we'll have to see. Maybe. I mean, I could do. Well, how long have I done this? 12, 13, 14, swap out and 15. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Also, hey, golf with flames on it. Sure. Why not? Alright. Let's chop, 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 chop to the block. That golf is a special sort of hideous. It really is. Apparently these hot hatchbacks are not hugely hot. I mean, the ZX3, I guess that's kind of hot. The Golf GTI was so mild, it was quite frankly a coma. And the 206, I mean, maybe it's a GTI. It probably isn't. I'm not really sure when the 206 GTI came out, nor do I really care, because the 206 GTI was not a particularly well-received car, mostly because it was a bit crap, really. If we are being truthfully honest, that sort of basically describes that car. Right. Speaking of being truthfully honest, that was not a particularly good move on my behalf there, but there you go. I guess that happens sometimes. It happens sometimes, you know. I'm allowed to occasionally make mistakes. It's fine. Also, hey, you remember that time that I mocked the Integra for smashing into the back of the van on all that knockout race? Hey, guess what? I just did the same thing, which is pretty darn interesting. And hopscotch, hopscotch, hop, hop, hopscotch. Right. Through here once again. Over the bridge. And land it. Nice. Right. Moving on up to the castle. Moving on up. Do 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 do. Alright. Oh yeah, this is a sprint race, and we're going to the stadium, which I believe is actually not too far from here. In fact, I'm fairly certain... Oh, maybe not. I was about to say... Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. I thought the start line was the finish line for a second. I was going to say, right, the stadium's only just down this road, and I was like, oh wait, no, it's not. But yeah, now I figured out. Yeah, it is. The stadium is literally just down this road. Let's burn all this nitrous off. You don't get any special points or anything for burning it all off in one go in this game. Which is a little bit sad, but there you go. Alright. The Auto-Zone Vinyl, 750 in the bank. Level 3 tail lights. Alright, so we've unlocked headlights and tail lights. And we've also unlocked neon in this episode. So we've unlocked quite a lot of stuff. Alright, and then finally today we'll do this drag race. There's no risk of traffic tonight. Concentrate on your shifts, grab the win, and claim 6th in the drag rankings. If there's no traffic, then sorry, we'll play medium. Because I don't have to worry about traffic, which is cool. But yeah, I think we might have a change of car next episode, maybe. I might go ahead and actually use the Supra, because I don't think I've really used the Supra too much in games, and I kind of like the Supra, so... I really want to get my hands on a 350Z in this game, to be honest with you, because I actually really like the way they look in this game. Alright, take 4. These cars are very quick. There's me thinking, hey, no traffic means that this race won't be too bad, but yeah, it really is. Just as terrible as all the other drag races I've done recently. Actually, to be fair, the Neon one wasn't particularly too bad, although then again it wasn't really requiring much of me, that one. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Get the 350, get the 350. I've got the 350. There we go, just about. Jesus. Alright, yeah, you do get really close finishes on these ones. One of the last takes I did was super close as well. Anyways, 1500 in the bank and 6th in the drag mode, which I'll definitely take that. Alrighty. Well, that was a pretty good episode. In the next episode, Driftermania, and we'll get a new car for that as well, because why not? Anyway, so thank you all very much for watching. Mine has been The Real Emile, and until next time, farewell.